Before the era of Islam, Varakhsha was the residence of Kunikudats, the specific rules of one of the numerous small principalities of Western Soviet, which were part of the large Bukhara position. After conquest by Arabs, it became the residence of the king of Bukhara, Bukhar Kudat Tukshada and his descendants. Varakhsha was located on the trade route from Bukhara to Khorezm. At that period, it was a large fortified city, striking travels with its beauty. The historian Narfaki wrote about the ancient city of Varakhsha in the 10th century. In some sources, Varakhsha is also called Rajfandun. On the territory of Rajfandun, there is a beautiful palace, the beauty of which has become a proverb. It was built by Bukhar Kudat more than 1,000 years ago. The hill fort consists of citadel, a palace complex, a central hill, a tower, fortress walls and living quarters. The area of the settlement is 100 hectares. The main part of the city was a citadel, divided into two parts, a higher western part and a relatively low eastern one. The height of the citadel above the surface of the settlement reaches 10 meters, and above the surrounding area about 20 meters. The height of the base is about 15 meters. Powerful walls were built of mud brick. To the original core, the citadel, erected no earlier than the end of the 5th century BC, a large building was later added. The Varakhsha Palace includes many rooms, the most significant of which are the Red Hall, the East Hall and the North Hall. The Eastern Hall is the largest of the palace's rooms. Two layers of painting were found on the walls, somewhat different from each other in manner and color. On the southern wall of the Eastern Hall, a scene of a Solomon royal feast was depicted, and paintings depicting animals, various and elephant riders hunting for the plants on the western wall. The northern hall is a large, rectangular in plan, almost square room. The floor inside the north hall was covered with the mud bricks. The terracotta slabs depicted human figures. There was also an image of a standing woman, apparently with her hands up. Also on the walls of the Red Hall there were paintings of strange creatures. Cavalry soldiers were displayed on the red wall. The tower in Varakhsha, unlike other buildings in the city, is built of large square row bricks. The entrance to the tower was in its southeastern wall from the side of the city. The walls are cut with arrow-shaped loopholes. Outside loopholes are located in a checkerboard pattern in two tiers. From the inside, they are all at the same height, approximately at the level of the chest of a person standing on the original floor of the interior of the tower. By the 11th century, due to the intensive methods of irrigating from the canal that feed Varakhsha, the city was no longer supplied with water, and the population gradually left the city forever.